At the end of the course, you'll be asked to submit a final self-assessment. And this will be derived from your student portfolio and from your resources list. So the first thing you'll be asked to do, and this is important, and it will take a little bit of time, although you may be able to ask your chatbot to help you with that. So for example, you might submit the document of your student portfolio and ask it to find the activities that address each of these 6 learning goals. That's provided that you've actually labeled what you've learned in those activities. So you're going to provide a bulleted list. So I don't want to like a long list of learning activities, so label them clearly, and they could be inside or outside of class that you completed and that represent this specific learning goal. Okay. Second thing you have to do is describe or summarize your personal Gen AI learning projects. So that would be the name with the link. Usually it's something you produced, a summary of what this actual project contributes and what you learned in the project. And then you could match that, or you should match that with the learning goals above. And then third, you'll summarize your community contributions, which will be nicely summarized in your resource list. You just want to provide that bulleted list, and that would be for the outside of class, and then a sort of summary of you and your contributions in class. You attended 10 out of 12 classes, you were a leader, those kinds of things, and you're going to summarize in such a way to make a case, because you're making a case for your grade. And then finally, I'd like to ask, in a bulleted list again, the ways that you've used Gen AI in the course. It could be a long list. And here's sort of a sample list of activities that would be helpful. And then finally, and this is a little tricky, order the list from the things that you use most down to the things that you used least, roughly speaking. And that would be your self-assessment.